Hey guys, what's going on? Josh Furs with Knucklepedia.com. Of course, I'm here with the boss man of Ragnarok, bare knuckle fighting, Stanley von Hofstædter. What's up, my man?
Hey, thank you for having me on. Yeah, what's up? It's a lot of things up right now. It's 1 week from the big event,
Yes.
the first Ragnarok. So yeah, a lot of things happen.
August 21st, man. Like you said, next week. Let's talk a little bit, man, because we talked. I don't know. The first time we talked about a year ago, I guess. I don't know. Last year.
It's actually a year ago. Yeah, you were the first podcast I was on. And I was shit nervous.
well, hey man, I appreciate you coming on then. I appreciate you coming on now. And I remember, we were talking about this card, and of course I know COVID kind of postponed some stuff for everybody, in the whole world. And I know back then, you were putting it all together, and you had this vision, and you knew what you wanted to do, and here we are. We're a week out now. I mean, it's a big deal, man. Like, you got people from different countries flying in and getting all this stuff put together. Shannon the Cannon Rich coming in. Oh man, talk it up a little bit, man. Like, so tell us, if you could, maybe kind of summarize the journey it's been for you. Putting this together, having to go through all this COVID shit and have to postpone this, postpone that. Somebody, you can't fly in from this country, can't fly into that country. Talk about all that, man.
It's been first of all a steep curve, because first time we do this. It's the first time in Norway. And there's a lot of groundwork, as you know, being put in to just get it allowed to do these things, and getting but those demands have set the standard, or the ability to evolve on such a big level, just by getting, okay, what do we need? We need association. What do we do? We need a competition rule set, which we don't have in bare boxing in the whole world. So we need the World Bare Boxing Organization to do that. And what kind of rules are the best? Of course, maybe not the best, but the only one allowed is AIBA's rules in ordinary boxing. So I just called up AIBA, got the rule set, made it better because I took away the time for fights. That makes it safer, and took off the gloves. That also I could prove with a lot of help from Washington and different departments that it was safer. So we basically started a rule set which is just like them, only safer. And by doing that in a World Bare Boxing Organization, we got a lot of countries coming in, and they wanted the same, because this is what helps you when you're going to reach out to people. They don't see the things that they only hear it's not legal, but there's really no law against it. There's only a rule set, and the guys that's saying is like the world, the AIBA or whoever, but it's not regulated. That's the only rules that you make up yourself to follow, and it's important in case of the sponsor, the TV commercial, all that, getting that approval that everybody needs.
Yeah.
So that journey would lead to a lot of, it's a big world organization with best rule set in the world, or the only rule set, getting us Italy, Ireland, England, South Africa. Everybody went into the organization. Even us went in there. So we created a big world before we even started thinking about Ragnarok. So it's been a lot of groundwork, and when we got off this, we had this what do you call it? This brick, this solid concrete under us that has helped us along the way, being taken more seriously, and of course with a good theme like Ragnarok is. The Vikings, that's hot right now, and it's all been a lot of luck, a lot of hard work, and of course some determination and some brilliance. Maybe some will say, but it's come along as what we need to get, because of this strict country and all that. So it's fallen down, and then you get people like you putting us on, and it's been a real wild travel. So I could go on and on and on about this, but I should go to Ragnarok.
Talk a little too, because one of the things I've noticed that's changed. I kind of heard some stuff, but I'd rather kind of hear it from you. So before it was, like the Saxons versus the Vikings and stuff. Now it looks like it's like Team Thor versus Team Loki.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Like, what happened? What was the reason for the name change?
Yeah, thank you. The reason for the name change, first of all, to answer that for the first time in my life, is that we had to do it. We had to change the name because, like Ragnarok is built up. It's built up like I wrote the show before we started thinking of making the show. It's like, how do you get people enthusiasm? How do you get them to be? How do you get them to go to war? Like the flags, no problem. You take the proudest thing they have. Like we have the Vikings, the Italians have the gladiators, and you just ask the question, who do you think would have won?
Right.
And then you have like a crowd. They will support that like shit because it's ours and all that.
Yeah.
So that's what we did with England, because England, what would be better if they came back to revenge what we did as Vikings down there, because we did a lot of shit. And then everybody just exploded. Huh? So and when that came out, it's like, yeah, why don't you do the Italians or do the South Africans? And it just came like, and then people start calling like Shannon Rich, and I could come up there, I could be on it, and we have just been lucky with the team and everything. So the reason why it's changed from Saxon then is because English could not get in because of the COVID restrictions that came.
Okay.
We had built a whole year of this with Vikings coming in, with actors, with everything. We're making a show, as you know. We're not just making a fight now. We're making a show out of it to please the crowd, of course, to get all these views and everything, and something different. And then the Saxon point was just three weeks before it's going on. It says like we had to drop it. And then you have this. This was a big setback. It was like, wow, what do we do now? And we got this. I started Googling and checking into all shit for maybe 2 or 3 days. I used on it. And I found out that we could get to the government, apply to the sea border coast guard ship, and we could, if we improve them, get them to recognize the fighters that we had as workers. Then we could get that under a paragraph in the government saying that if you need this work power taken into your country to save your business, there's a law saying that you can do it. So we got all the Englishmen, and that was a big thing. You have to have the professionality, all this legal, like 6, 7, 8 pages just on each fighter. And did all this work, and it was just like, shit, it got approved. And we were just like, wow, cool shit. We went just over the moon, and everybody was ready. Oh, it's saved. But suddenly the message came that because of them going out of the EU, they don't have a database connected to ours, so we can't get the COVID passes recognized. So they need to do 10 days of quarantine. They can't afford it, and we can't afford it, to be honest, right now, either in the start. So then we had to change it all up again. So it's been a massive travel with problems. But now we have the perfect fight code. That's why we have to keep it like the Vikings and make Loki and Thor.
Talk about the card a little bit. Like if there's I don't know, talk a couple fights, because it looks like there's some killer cards. It's some killer fights on this card. If there was 1 or 2, I don't know, like I'm sure all of them are fucking great, but like if there's 1 or 2 fights, you know, to really sell, like I mean, what's one that we could look out for? That's also what we wanted, as we have with being obviously an organization that people love and the fighters love, because we take care of them, of course. We have people like Shannon who wants to do quarantine for us. He will come and do quarantine, you know. Even the actor from Vikings will do quarantine just to help us out. So then that's what you call a friendship, not just an employment. But that's why we kept Shannon. He's fighting for the world title. Yep. We replaced Gascoigne, of course, which is English, with Simon Sienkiewicz. Yep. He's the finalist 2 years in a row in Vatora, the big tournament there in Valetudo. So he's a big name as well. That's a card that's getting a lot of attention in Poland and also in America because of Shannon. Yep. But if you want to take a card we don't know the fighters, we'll separate. It's like we have somebody called Simon Savage Henriksen. He is like he's like in the Kings of the Street. It's an underground fight business that we don't approve of like that, but we are happy to help and offer them a place into the legit world of fighting. So he has like 300,000 people watching him just in one night on the YouTube clicks, you know. That's crazy.
And that's because it's illegal. That's what makes people attract to him. And we have him fighting the German big guy who's a professional boxer. He's also a very famous the
sniper. The sniper.
That shit has caused, that little video I made has been seen like 3,000 times, while the other one, like Shannon's card, has been seen like 300. But that's because they're from both sides, both soccer teams,
Yeah.
And they are connected to that environment. But Tony is again also a pro boxer in normal life, so it's going to be a big match. That's going to take a lot of eyes on us. So yeah, we have it. We have 2 titles shot for European title, and we have the world title, which Shannon is our main star in.
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm really curious. I just like the dude's name, Tony the Sniper. I like that. Man. That looks like a great fight. I've seen a couple clips of some of these guys, man, and it looks really good. And of course, we all know what Shannon can do. You know, he's been around the fight game for forever. Since there was legal fighting, Shannon's been around, you know, here in the States.
He has brought so much to the table. The first thing, you know, that Shannon is coming into the company now after he retires, and the odd thing is like these guys that came on, like Gascoigne and Shannon, those are guys that would have asked for an autograph, and just by them calling me boss, it makes me like, yeah, it's you know, a welcome feeling. But the case is here, he asked me in the start that when he retired, if he could do maybe some interviews from us, and I basically I have a brain that reacts pretty fast, and just without me knowing it as well, saying that why don't you bring a fucking chair to the table and do America for us? And he was like, wow. And then we have like Shannon, one of the most famous fighters in the world on our team.
Yeah.
So it's been luck, like I say, and it's been, I don't know where it come from.
Talk about it a little bit too, so people can watch this on WBKF.TV.
Yeah.
All right. So how much does it cost? Where is this? What other avenue can people watch that? Like, is it just strictly through just the internet, like on your computer kind of thing?
It depends on what kind of TV you have. You have a smart TV, you have a phone, you can stream it, you can do all things. But it's in WBKF TV. It's the same as the organization, where it's World Bare Knuckle Fighting TV. So it's we have there's a pay-per-view up there. We sell this week for it's euros, €8, but I think it's about $12 for early bird, so it's not too expensive. That will be the price. Yeah, it's not too expensive. I think it's $10 now and $12 next week.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's $10.60 US dollars. So that's not bad at all. That's a great price. That's $10.60. Yeah, I'm on the website right now, WBKF.TV. You just go over, $10.60 for this.
Yeah,
you could buy access for 24 hours. You can buy it for 7 days. So if you're listening to this, go ahead and slide over. Like I said, WBKF.TV. It's $10. I mean, it's $10 for a show. I mean, that's a cup of coffee here in America. You can afford a cup of coffee. You can afford to check out this fight. It's going to be a pretty banging card, man.
It is, and we have a lot of things coming. We have instead of ring girls, we have what we call shield maids, and they're bringing something to the show. We got of course we got Michel Lopez Cardoso, the guy from Vikings and Game of Thrones, doing some sword shows, and it's like I told you, this is a show. It's not just a fight night. It's not just based on the fighters. Of course, it's that, but not only. It's a halftime show. We try to bring the Super Bowl of boxing.
You got to get the Mountain, man. Doesn't the Mountain live somewhere out there near you?
Yeah, he lives in Iceland. So
Thor, right?
Yeah. He's a possibility to have on. We have some connections there. We've already been speaking with him, so it's right. The right timing is important here.
Yeah,
it is. So, but we're sold out tickets wise, and
that's awesome.
It's going to be a good show. We have legit Vikings coming in, and this Viking show and team, it's going to look great, and it's good fighters, and they're up and coming fighters. There's vice versa fighters like from the streets and from the rings, and it's a massive fight card we put together. So, and we have now we have because we're going all over the world, we have 132 fighters already.
That's awesome. How soon do you want to do the second show? Like how much time in between, for the second show?
Yeah, that's also a good question because we can't. If it's considered the time it takes to heal and to do a new fight camp, it's maximum 10 weeks. We can that's the earliest we can do it. So the first show and the next show in Poland, I'm sorry, that's coming on already in October. So it's 10 weeks between.
Okay.
So that's also going to be extremely big. We have rented this Viking town, legit Viking town in Poland, where the Vikings really live. So they have people living there as Vikings. It's called Vollen or Jomtborg. It's a place where the Vikings like Olaf Tryggsson and everybody sat down. It's the place where the Bluetooth, how Bluetooth was killed. So it's there we have it, very like a boxing ring being set up with true legit Vikings. So it's going to be insane. And they're fighting then the Husos, the proudest thing that Poland has. It's the wing cavalry. So it's like that's have a massive interest. Poland is a big country when it comes to bare knuckle. So yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm it's pretty wild. I'm just still looking at the site and it breaks it down here. Exactly how many. There's a nice little countdown: 6 days, 20 hours, 12 minutes. I mean, it's coming fast. I mean, like I said, you guys, please. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link down below. So when this comes out, there's gonna be a link they can click on and they can go right to it. So, like I said, wbkf.tv, and it's all right there.
It's a thank you for doing that. We're trying to, and we're working on. We have a lot of focus also on making a show that people will be shocked about, thrilled about. What the hell was that? Something new, you know. And the most important thing are the fans and the audience. So why not? They pay money for it to see it, and then they deserve it to have a good show. And so you definitely meet a lot of new characters. You will get new fighters you will be a fan of, and the storyline is perfect, you know. So just imagine when we're going to Italy and fighting the gladiators. That's going to be a massive thing. And South Africa in April, that will be wild.
That's crazy to think that you know you've already got all this stuff, you know, just mapped out like with Italy and that. Like that's just that's wild, man. Because like it's so. I don't know. I mean, there's nobody really doing stuff like that on that big of a scale, man. I mean, that's
the point. That's the point, because we have made this deal as well. We come to them, we give them Ragnarok, and they come back to us, and we have like a home show, both of us. We both benefit from it for the audience, for the live persons, and it's like we're giving them a gift that they're repaying tenfold. So it's we have 52 shows set already with the countries they're in, and they're all in our organization. They're all following the same rule set. They are all very happy to be there, and they're going to pull their weight, you know. So it's we're just building to be a big, massive family, helping each other out, just like from all over the world. And last week we were on the South African breakfast TV on Saturday, where the Ragnarok South Africa was sending. So it's taking off in a embarrassing, more like what the hell's happening thing. It's this big. You see a Ragnarok on the T-shirt in South Africa. It's like whoa, and it's like. Yeah, emotionally, it sets you back sometimes a little bit back into you see crying on the toilet. Things are going so fast. So it's but that's also because we have amazing guys like me and Andrew are the partners here in this firm, and we are working on a need to know basis. He knows shit that I don't know, and I know shit that he don't know, and that works out perfectly. We don't step on our toes, and that's he owns his own. He is responsible for the fight cards alone. You've been working a year with Saxon and just say, okay, we got to change this in 1 week. And he just pulls out shit from his hat. It's unbelievable. And it's, we have a new fight card, no problem.
What, would you guys ever come over to America, to the States?
Shannon is hosting a tryout for Ragnarok in January in Arizona. So we're coming to the States, yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't know that. But
we're not coming to compete with like BKFC. Like we're coming to offer all the leagues an extra belt, because we like the Champions League of the, you know, everybody can be in it if they want to. It's the extra belt you can have on your shoulder, and it's we're not there to compete. We're there to take part and to make the game better.
So for instance, I don't know. Let's just say you guys have a show in America, and let's just say a contracted BKFC fighter. You say you don't care if you want to come fight for us.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. We won't interfere in that. You just come on the card.
Yeah, we it's like what also like Ken Shamrock said, because we have some of the same visions, that you don't want to stop him from going fighting there, because you want to keep your main earnings. You want to keep them happy, of course.
Yeah.
So if we can offer something that was like in the contract we have with our fighters, it's not like 2 years like all the other guys. We have like, you cannot fight for anybody else 4 weeks before, so we know that you are fit to fight.
Sure. That's fair.
And that's what they love. Everybody comes back, oh, they're so great. Yeah, we will even help you connect you with VKFC, because Andrew has another company collaborating with Feldman, and that's the way to help them, and they're happy with it, and it benefits us.
Yeah.
So it's everybody can come on our car if it's okay for Feldman, of course, and if it's okay for the Votori guys, they can come on here. We can fight them, the country. But wouldn't that be cool to have like Vikings coming out to fight the Navy SEALs or something of America? That would bring a lot of enthusiasm.
That would be pretty cool, man.
So yeah, we're not there to step on anybody's toes to take over some shit. We're just here to take part. So, and I think everybody appreciates it.
Yeah, 100%, man. Hey, I want one of those Ragnarok shirts, man.
Yeah, I had one packed for you, but you know, when it piles up, when you have 6, 7 big boxes on your office, and you can't get you don't have a time to it. I'll get it in the mail for you. I have your address on it as well. We'll get it. I'm so sorry. I just realized that you promised one.
No, I'll 100% wear it. I promise. I'll 100% wear it. Yeah. You send me some. It's got to be big boy sizes though. I need like 3X. I need big boy sizes. We have big boy sizes. We haven't been to the gym, any of us, for 6 months now. So we just been on work. So we need something to grow in as well. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. So as far as next week goes, and you know, I know things have, you know, started sort of ramping up again with COVID. Like, it's, you know, everybody's getting all crazy about it again. Like, is there? You think there's going to be any other, I don't know, interruptions, or like, do you think it's going to cause anything that would cause any trouble for you for the fight?
So like I told you, they're doing quarantine. Like Shannon, he has to do quarantine here, and that's just not because he's not vaccinated. He has the vaccination and everything, okay.
Right.
But there's no connection between the computer bases yet. So it doesn't. We're not sure to prove it. So so he's coming though. But we also have him in on a worker's permit, especially for the firm. So we have our asses covered, and Ragnarok will go on either way, because now we have so many fighters. We can put on a Ragnarok just by using local guys if we want to.
Right.
So it's going on no matter what. And Shannon is taking off tomorrow and landing on Tuesday. So he's already on his way. So it's going to be good. Nothing will happen now.
That's awesome. What do you has it set in yet for you? Like, has it? I mean, I know you're excited, and I know like you've done all this work, but like, has it set in for you? Like, holy shit, this is really going to happen now. Like, the show's happen. Like, has that just set into you yet, or are you still like, you know,
just being like this overworked, you know, and living on the line of what's killing you or not? It's you haven't got the time to see it, but. We have brought in some amazing girls helping us with the stream part and the distribution of it. And when they put up this model, but okay, if you sell like 10,000 pay-per-views, you will make this. And you're just like, holy fuck, we're going to make a lot of money on this. Yeah. It's like, and then you say something about what you're going to do, and then you don't have time. Luckily, you get drafted away because some shit happens by the government, and you have to get new fighters. And no, it hasn't set in yet. But I think we have the right people around us, and people like who can guide us through it. So I think Shan will have a massive helping thing for us to do. But yeah, it's big, and it's but we haven't gotten and realized it yet. I don't think so.
In your mind, what's going to make this? What's going to make August 21st a success for you?
First of all, that it goes smoothly, that the crowd are happy, and that the stream successfully goes out to people.
Okay.
I know that this is just a start. It's not money-wise. It's not the most important thing. It's important just to get to show people the show, because I know the show will make people go different. I think people who go different routes, offer something new, they will get them watching you as well. So
yeah,
will be successful just to get through the show.
Okay.
I know what we have, and if the crowds will see this, they will love it. Yeah,
I think so, brother. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait. I know you guys have put in so much time and effort into this, and overcoming hurdle after hurdle after hurdle after hurdle, man. And
you gotta have that Viking spirit and never give up.
100%. You guys have it, man. You guys have it. Like I said, if anybody follows, your posts and just seeing the stuff that you guys go through to make this happen, I'm excited, man. I really am. I'm excited to see how everything looks, and I'm just super pumped.
Yeah, we're a little bit different because this started with just me making some shit on my iPhone, clipping things in and sending out videos, and without investing not even a buck in it. We built this with zero incomes, zero investments.
Yeah.
Just so it's and of course there have been costs to go further, but it's built on a big dream. I just bought an insane house, so I need this to go through. So yeah, that motivates you to go to work.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%, brother.
So
well, look, like I was saying, man, August 21st, of course, next week, less than a week out now. Guys, please, wbkf.tv. Like I said, I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put a link down below exactly to where you can purchase the pay-per-view. Please.
I just want to say thank you for you were the first guy who put me on for my bedroom, I believe it was.
I remember.
Now we have this big office like going.
That's awesome, man.
So it's just things that's shifted, but that's because of guys like you.
That's awesome. And
I think that we should actually hire you.
Hey, yeah, no, everything's good, man. Like I said, I'm glad to do it. You guys, man, you guys put in the work and the effort to do it. I'm just, man, I got so much respect, for people like yourself and these people that put to see your efforts finally start to, this first show's finally happening and people are going to see it. And man, it's
I'm not going to joke when I said it's been because we have the hardest country in the world to get things legalized. We legalized boxing 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. So it's like it's hard shit to do it. Then constantly being in battle with them by building this thing, it takes a little bit extra time, and I didn't know how to do shit, so I had to just learn as I get along. And luckily, I traveled to England to get a partner, and luckily I got Andrew. So it's just an amazing part of people coming on and doing different parts, and they put their effort in and they put their hearts in it. So it's humbling to see to be sitting and thinking that they're doing shit for us all there. But I try to swallow the bad that oh, you're the boss. Yeah, but you have to take a harder step into being leader and face out of Ragnarok, but it wouldn't have come along without these amazing fighters and the guys coming on board. So I'm just grateful for everything. So, and to yourself as well. So thank you.
Like I said, thank you, man. Where can people, real quick? So if somebody wants to get more information on, the show, the promotion, where can people go to look for that?
Yeah, first of all, we'll put out now like overview of the next year coming, where we're going all over the world. But they can go to, of course, to Ragnarok on Facebook, Instagram. If you go Ragnarok BKB or BKF, it doesn't matter. You will come to our link. Or Viking Promotion, which we use as a promoting company, or WBKF TV. There will be a lot of info there with pay-per-view and interviews coming out. I think it came out today with Sinkovic and also Shannon. So there's constantly being set out interviews with all the fighters, what their thoughts are, and just hook us up, man. It's good. We need you, and you need us, I think. So,
100%, man, 100%. Well, like I said, Stanley, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for coming on, making some time.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you, and I'll get you that T-shirt. So I'm sorry to start.
Please, I want that T-shirt, man. I want that T-shirt. But like I said, congratulations on everything so far. I mean, I think no matter what, you guys have you can just tell, you have such a great attitude about things. And like I said, you guys work extremely hard for this, and you could tell. So, I mean, I hope everything goes super smooth.
Me too, man.
Just good luck to you, man. I hope everything runs great.
Thank you.
Sure it will. I'm sure it will,
I hope sometimes you will take on the offer of coming up to Ragnarok and doing some commentating interviews, whatever, or maybe you one day be an employee of us. I like you. You helped us get started. So I will not forget that. Thank you.
Hey, let me know, man. Let me know.
Thank you. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been anywhere. We're sitting still in my room doing some lousy stream for myself, maybe. And so you're an important part of it, and you need to be financially appreciated for that. So I'm hoping to bring that to the game in the whole bare knuckle world. So, yeah,
that's awesome, brother. Well, like I said, I look forward to it, man. Let's do it. I'm ready. But brother, like I said, I appreciate you, man. And
I will not take most of the time. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, you're good, man. You're good.
Yeah.
Like I said, link will be in the bottom. I know I've said that already a couple times, but the link to the card, it's going to be in the bottom of the details here. So click on that link, check it out. Like I said, it's about $10 American, $10 in US dollars. So not that much. It's a cup of coffee. Grab it. Watch the pay-per-view. I can't fucking wait. Man. That's
and we're open for everybody, as I say. If anybody wants to try Ragnarok and come up here, America or Japan, wherever you want to come from, we are not here to steal a fight or to take part or destroy your league. We're here to offer another belt, like the WrestleMania.
Give these fighters more work. Give these fighters more work. Let them make more money. Let them showcase their talents everywhere they can.
That's going to benefit bare knuckle boxing all over the world if you can do that. So
yeah, it's going to grow the sport because like you said, everybody. If the sport gets bigger, it's better for everybody.
Yes.
It's better for everybody. So but
it runs downhill though, but money also will run downhill as well. So it's benefits us all. So get your ass together and get collaborating.
That's it, man. That's it. Yeah. Stanley von Hofstædter. I'm Joshua Furs. We appreciate you for watching.
Thank you, man. It's been a pleasure.